What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Papa JT, and I'm going to be talking about why I feel Cam Newton is the most underrated and most underappreciated quarterback in the NFL. Now, Cam Newton gets a lot of grief for his personality, question about him being a leader, question about his inconsistency as quarterback because 2015 he had a MVP season, 31 passing touchdowns to 10 interceptions, led the Carolina Panthers to the Super Bowl. And you know what? The only thing people can complain about, oh, the effort that he showed, him not diving on the ball. I think all that is irrelevant when it comes to Cam Newton. Cam Newton is the most underrated quarterback in the NFL. And let me explain that. The Carolina Panthers were fourth in the NFL in rushing yards, averaging 131.4 rushing yards per game, right? Cam Newton averaged 47.1 yards per game rushing just by himself. Now, if you subtract them 47 yards that Cam Newton averaged on the ground this season from the Carolina Panthers yards per game, which was 131.4, you get 84.3 yards per game. So without Cam Newton, the Carolina Panthers will average 84.3 yards per game. And that's just we're talking about just design quarterback runs because Cam Newton runs the ball a lot. He's a key part of this Carolina Panthers offense. Without Cam Newton, the Carolina Panthers would never have gone to the playoffs, would have never had a winning record because 84.3 yards per game, that's probably the worst in the NFL. I think the worst rushing team, subtracting the stats from the quarterback, was only second to the Seattle Seahawks. So the Carolina Panthers are a pretty bad running team without Cam Newton. Cam Newton also had 743 yards on the ground. That equals about almost a third of what the Carolina Panthers had this entire season. Now, without Cam Newton, the Carolina Panthers would not have made it to the playoffs this season. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, Cam Newton's always been carried by the defense. And that's not true to any extent. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good. And yeah, Cam Newton has made some errant throws and a lot of big-time mistakes, and the defense has helped them make up for it. But without Cam Newton, this Carolina Panthers team would not be a playoff team. It would not even be a 6-win team. At best, they win 5 games per season. So I feel instead of bashing Cam Newton, we should praise Cam Newton because Cam Newton is the most underrated quarterback in the NFL, and I feel he doesn't get the props he deserves. So shout out to you, Cam Newton. You may be irrelevant to everybody else and be overrated to everybody else, but to me, you're the most underrated quarterback in the NFL. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.